Alright, Jordan. We got some news.
Master?
Bad news. Or good news. It depends. We went to the shelter, Jordan.
You did? What did you find?
We find... Oh my god, that is too straightforward. How do we put this? You are... kind of dead.
What? I'm dead?
No, not exactly. You're a fire elemental now. You're alive, you're just in a new body. A body made of flame. That's why the flames are self-sustaining. You aren't on fire, you are fire.
So, there's no cure?
Oh, no. Your human body is dead. There's no getting around that. But you're kind of immortal now. That's something, isn't it?
You mean I have to live like this? Forever?
Yeah?
You should have left me in the cold, Master! You should have left me to die!
Alright, calm down, Jordan. Calm down. Maybe it's better this way. Maybe it's better. We won't abandon you, Jordan. We'll think of something.
Thank you, Master!
Look, we do have one option. I'm a fire mage. I can control and channel fire. Given enough time, I can remove the fire from your spirit.
Eli, what you are proposing...
Will be incredibly painful, I know.
Painful?
It will feel like being skinned alive.
But it will kill me?
Eventually.
Then I'll do it!
Are you sure this is the only option?
No, it is not. I will not allow you to do this. Not when there is another way.
Another way?
There are others of your kind. Fire elementals. A whole world of them.
Yeah, in another dimension, across the void. How do you propose to get him there?
Jordan is a creature of spirit now, which means he can traverse the void. I can lend him the energy required, and show him how to open the way.
So he can, what, spend eternity with fire people?
Wait, eternity?
It is a one-way trip, Jordan. Life there will not be easy, but perhaps you can find a home there, a life.
But what kind of life would that be?
One that continues.
Sure, on an alien world, in an alien dimension, all alone.
There will be others of his kind. In time, they might accept him.
And if they don't, they'll be stuck there forever.
So the alternative is to murder him?
It's mercy. If I was in his shoes, I'd want the same.
But you are not in his shoes. You cannot make that choice for him.
And neither can you.
That is true. Jordan, what say you?
Yeah, Jordan.
I don't know!
It's your decision, Jordan.
Do you really want to live like this?
Better a life like this than no life at all.
But what kind of life would that be?
What a tough choice, guys.
One that continues.
Sure, on an alien world, in an alien dimension, all alone.
There will be others of his kind.
Jordan, are you listening
In
to all
time,
this?
They might accept
You need to
him.
make up your mind. It's up to you,
And if they don't,
Jordan.
they'll be stuck there forever.
I can't! This is all too much! Master, I know you've done your best. Whatever you decide, I will do.
So the
What?
alternative is to murder him?
You want me to decide?
It's
You're throwing the ball
mercy.
at me, huh?
If I was in his shoes, I'd want the same.
Wow.
But you are not in his shoes. You cannot make that
What
choice
if
for
he
him.
just stayed down here? I
And
don't think that's a
neither
good
can you.
choice.
That is true. Jordan, what say you?
But I want to ask anyway.
Stay down here? Like this? I can't! This needs to end!
Agreed. He cannot stay here, and he is much too dangerous to leave loose. This needs to be settled now.
Besides, it's only a matter of time before some sanitation worker comes down here and gets the shock of his life.
I don't know!
He won't have to eat any human flesh,
You
will he?
really
Eat what?
No. His flames are the source of his energy, and will provide most of the fuel required. I will lend him the rest. The effect on me will be minimal. I will recover. Better a life like this than no life at all.
But
I
what
do
kind
agree
of life
with
would that
Mandana, Jordan. I think you should
One
go
that
across the
continues.
void. I think you will be happier there.
Sure. On
That's
an
my-
alien world. In
that's
an
my
alien
choice.
dimension. All alone.
Yes! Yes! Master, you were right! Maybe this is what was meant to be! Maybe
Yes.
you saved me that night for this very reason! Maybe I have some purpose to fulfill in this new dimension. Okay, I am ready.
You two should wait above ground. I will help him transfer across the void.
I guess he's on his way by now. Off to his new life, assuming you can call it life. You think we did the right thing?
Well, he has a chance out there more than he would here. Definitely.
A chance is better than nothing? Maybe. But to live through eternity without seeing another human being, I couldn't take it. I know that much.
But he'll be in the company of his similars, the other 5 elementals. He can make new friends, you know? He's not human anymore. He is an elemental.
His soul is still human. His mind is still human. Although I'm not him, so what do I know? I know what I am. I'm not entirely normal, but I know that I'm human. I know that I'm me. If I lose that, then I lose everything. So, is he...
Yes, he has gone through the void.
You look exhausted, Mandana.
Opening the way was more difficult than anticipated. It took all of his energy, and a good portion of mine. He did retrieve the ritual knife for me before he left.
Well, that's something. I'll study it back at the lab.
I know the routine. I shall call ahead and have pizza delivered.
It's like you read my mind.
Wow. Ooh, we definitely needed that rest after that theory case. Whole pot of espresso just for you. Somehow it's always hot. Ooh, espresso, huh? I'm not really that into espresso. Where's my milk? I need to add a lot of milk into the espresso. I like milk coffee. Espresso? Not so much. Wow. Early waker, huh? Practicing already. Good morning.
Good. You are awake. I was hoping to talk to you.
What's up? Is it about our mission last night?
Yes. And no. You have completed your first field mission. You must have thoughts. I am curious as to what they are. What are you feeling at the moment?
So... I'm still a bit overwhelmed, to be honest.
It would be foolish not to be. You have encountered many changes very quickly. For some of us, the Unavowed is a calling. For others, a duty. But for you, I have seen you in action. I have seen you react under pressure. You were clearly meant for this life.
I think so too. Yeah. So, all those late night rehearsals were for nothing?
You misunderstand me. Your old life, your life on the stage, prepared you for this. It made your mind flexible, open to new ideas, and new ways of thinking. In this day and age, that is more important than ever.
So, you're saying the Unavowed is old-fashioned?
We are an ancient institution. We need new energy, new minds, new hearts. The Unavowed has been without that for a very long time. At any rate, I detect no falsehood within you. You spoke the truth to me. Thank you. I will return to my training now.
Okay. Training dummies covered with deep scratches. I think it's time to change to a new one. Change to one that can actually move, please. That's animated. That is a robot. That is just too old.
Yes?
Can you really detect falsehoods? Any thoughts on that last
I
mission?
believe we made the right choice with Jordan. When he disappeared across the void, he seemed content, less conflicted, more determined. I am sure you will make a life for himself there.
Can you really detect falsehoods?
Yes, lies and falsehoods make Jinns uncomfortable. We cannot abide the sensation. Of course, the ability to detect a lie is often useful in the field, so I have accepted it.
I grew up on Mars, and I'm 120 years old.
That is remarkable. I only detect faint traces of falsehood within you. I can see why you chose the stage as a profession. You truly believe the words you say. Still, please try not to lie to me again, even in jest. Think of fingernails on a chalkboard, but inside your brain. Jinns cannot abide to speak a lie, let alone listen to one.
Ah, so looks like I can still improve as an actor. I need more training on stage, for sure. So we cannot speak a lie either.
Indeed. No Jinn could. It gives us physical pain. Of course, this means that Jinns resort to mind tricks and verbal trickery.
Mind tricks and verbal trickery. You are saying I shouldn't trust you.
You can trust me to tell the truth. I have no desire to trick you or anyone else. My purpose is to serve the Unavowed. Nothing more, nothing less.
But if tricking me served the Unavowed...
This is why nobody trusts the Jinn. One always looks for a hidden meaning. Mind games and wordplay are silly. I find them tiresome. So I have focused my efforts elsewhere. I hope you will grow to trust me. And that is the truth.
I don't know you well, but I think I can trust you. Huh. No mind games, huh? I like
It
that.
is not for your benefit, but I appreciate the sentiment.
I have some questions about yourself.
Me? What do you want to know?
More questions. So, where did you learn to use a sword?
Like with most things, I learned it at my mother's knee. Well, not literally. She was usually cutting off other people's knees, but the metaphor holds.
Your mother used a sword too.
Yes, but I prefer not to dwell. Ask me questions if you must, but not that.
Ooh, so a topic that she is clearly avoiding, huh?
Thank you.
Alright. Let's go talk to Eli. Oh, what the? Wow. I'm so impressed with your magic. What the heck are you doing?
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. I was just reading some old texts with Fireside.
What? Right, Firesight, of course. I don't know what that is.
Oh, of course. Sorry. It's a fire magic trick. Lets me read any book that was consumed by flame. It's a bit of a strain on the eyes, but beggars can't be choosers.
That is kind of cool.
Being a mage has its moments. I won't deny it. Although I can't say the same about this book. It's an old Sumerian text about death magic. Really long, really boring. But I used to read books about S-Corp tax code for fun back when I was an accountant. I can handle boring. Ah well. See you at the meeting.
Another meeting so soon? Wow. One quick question.
Fire away.
So, you mentioned something about being an accountant.
That's right. Back in my mundane days. Back before my powers kicked in. I worked at the firm Weisel, Meltzer, and Sherman. There used to be a Beckett somewhere in the middle of that, but, well, you know.
Huh. You're really an accountant?
Yep, I was damn good at it too. I made partner in 5 years. Worked at the firm for another 20. You had to know things to be an accountant back then. No computers to do half your job for you. And to make partner, you had to crunch numbers in your sleep. Me? I ate them for breakfast.
You make being an accountant sound so exciting.
Well, it was. For me anyway. Lining up numbers in my head, making them dance and do what I want. My boss used to say it was like magic. Turns out the old man was being literal. Who knew?
So, being an accountant is like doing magic?
Yeah, throwing a fireball or preparing your tax return. Tomato, tomato. It's all just numbers. and I'm really good at equations and numbers. Always have been.
Can I ask you something about the pictures on your walls?
Sure, I guess.
What are you and Mandana doing in the photo by the door?
We were feeding the birds. What? You expected something else? There's nothing special about it. Just an ordinary day.
If the picture is nothing special, why are you smiling?
I am? Huh. Yeah, I guess I am. The picture was taken in 77, 78, around 5 years after my powers kicked in anyway. I'd buried myself down here, studying old books, experimenting with spells, trying to come to terms with everything. Then Mandana dragged me out to the park. We fed the birds. It was nice, normal, ordinary. I felt human, and I can never forget that. Not ever.
And that's why you're smiling, huh? Oh, I'm curious about that wedding picture.
Well, I can't deny that's me. Almost 70 years ago that was taken. Could we not talk about this yet?
Ooh. What about the house? The mailbox says Beckett.
You know what they say. If it's yours, put your name on it. But yeah, that's my house. Well, 50 years ago it was my house. Had to leave it behind when my powers kicked in. And the worst part? I was only 5 installments away from paying off the mortgage.
Wow, that's unfortunate. What about those little 2 girls? Are they yours?
Yeah, but I kinda don't want to talk about them now, if that's okay.
Okay, so he doesn't really want to talk about his family, huh? Oh, you can see why. And the picture of you on the desk.
Yep, that's me, hard at work. I can even remember the account I was working on. This dress manufacturer in Midtown, booming business, lots of numbers, tons of paperwork. Took me months to sort through it all. I loved every minute of it.
And enough about the pictures, let's talk about something else.
Sure.
Any thoughts on the last mission?
I don't know. I just keep thinking about Jordan, wondering if he's okay. I'm gonna live a long time, but even when I'm dust in the wind, he'll still be out there. I only hope he's still himself. Right. See you around.
Alright, so I guess it is time to go to the meeting. Maybe start another case. It is time.
To send you aid would leave our own domains undefended. You know this, Kalash.
Undefended against what? Ours is the only domain under attack.
Your charter is quite clear. Recruitment is your responsibility.
You accuse me of negligence. Just how many agents are currently in your employ?
That is precisely the point. We have no agents to spare. I am sorry, Kalash.
So am I, Aralax. New York is getting overwhelmed. When that happens, they will come for you.
Then we must be ready when it comes. Aralax out.
May Jahannam swallow you whole.
Oh.
You heard that, did you?
Yes. Who were you talking to?
Lady Aralax, head of the Dublin branch of the Unavowed. It is no secret that threats have been escalating. I had hoped to appeal for aid and fill up our ranks. Alas, we are on our own. I respect Lady Aralax, but I should have known better. Never ask a dragon for anything. You will always regret it.
Can I use a crystal? I want to talk to someone. No? Alright, fine.
Hmm?
What is that crystal? Some kind of magic
A
phone?
magic phone? I suppose that is one way of describing it. There are shards of this crystal in every branch of the Unavowed. It allows us to communicate, for whatever good that does.
Did I hear that right? You were speaking to a dragon.
A dragon at the head of the Dublin branch of the Unavowed. Yes. She is old, stuck in her ways. I suppose the same could be said of most of us.